Hi, I'm Rob. I have brick and mouth syndrome, and we're on the last 2 weeks of download prep. One of the things I always take and I always do for download that I haven't really covered is my beverage. Now, every year I've made some awful concoction that pretty much does me for most of the festival. Maybe I'll take like a slab of bevies with me. But this year, I'm not going to have to take a slab with me because I found something special. Now, during my Amazon search for things that I'd need, I came across this grain neutral spirit, and yes, that that is essentially hand sanitizer. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know what it's going to be like. But this is going to be a journey. So I thought I'd show you guys what I do with my bevy for the fest. Quite clearly, I'm going to do some sort of bizarre cocktail with this. So let's see what's going to happen. Now, obviously, I'm going with this grain neutral spirit. Mostly because of these numbers are just ridiculous. And because it was kind of cheap when I looked it up. Thank you, Amazon. That was well worth doing this year. But as we know, with cocktails, it needs to be more than just the booze that's in there. So what I've tried to do is get some different combinations of things going on here to make what hopefully will be a nice sort of flavour combo. Now, one of these is going to be a tropical combination, obviously. And the other, I'm trying to go for a cherry raspberry ripple ice cream flavour drink. If that happens or not will be left into the mix. But if anything, as long as it doesn't taste like petrol, I'll be happy. So here we go. This is going to be combination 1 for my drink, my tropical mix, and this is going to be combination 2, cherries and berries, ripple ice cream flavour. If that happens or not, we'll find out. Both of these are going to go into a 3 litre bottle like so. So first things first, so I can leave these doing their thing, I'm going to flavour up these with my Kool-Aid sachets. If you know anywhere that has like an American sweet shop, you can occasionally get it on cheapo. So each sachet will be about 20p. Otherwise, you're looking at about 50p each on places like Amazon, which really is not great. I haven't even smelt these yet, so this is going to be enlightening as to what I'm going to deal with. Now, I've had friends that have told me that this was a bad idea, just getting the grain neutral spirit, because it kicks in a way that you're just not ready for. So let's have the first sniff of this. There is no smell to this whatsoever. If I offer anyone a drink, don't take it from me. Don't take a drink from me if I offer it to you at the festival this year. It's just not safe. So, now we've found out this is possibly the worst idea I've ever made. Let's get this Kool-Aid in. We have cherry and lime flavour. Now, why I'm chucking that in with this is because, oh, look at that colour. When you chuck Kool-Aid mix in with fizzy, it tends to erupt everywhere. So, while good, I don't have a second person or a second set of hands to pop a lid back on. So here we go. In the tropical one, we have Sharkleberry Fin, which is bananas, kiwis, strawberries, oranges, all types of fun tropical flavours. So, what colour's this one going to be? I'm guessing Absolute degenerate pink. Degenerate pink it is. Beautiful. For the rest of it, it is actually just a case of stripping down a bottle and then pouring the stuff in using a funnel. I got a motor oil funnel, as it has a filter in the bottom, which is actually not a bad idea if you plan to make your mixes with real fruit in it, or Skittles, or anything else. Boom, iron brewed first one in. Now that I'm looking at how full this is, I'm ever so slightly concerned this whole thing will not go in.
That's what she said!
So we'll sort that out. So, this now still smells like nothing, but it probably is more in line with what you can get at WKD, sort of. Yeah. Interesting. To ensure I get as much as possible out of this. Now remember, I'm not smart. Don't do what I'm doing. Dear God, don't do anything that I do. Whatever the fuck this is. So, let's get on to the next one. Due to this bottle being way bigger than a can, that's going to go in after, and I will deal with the consequences of my actions as and when it happens. Really weird about cream soda and this funnel. Yeah. With the sheer quantity of booze that's going into this. Quantity or volume? So let's see how it smells now. That smells quite pleasant. Bassett Wham Bar flavour fizz. There we go, that's too much, that'll have to do. Well, I'm not exactly fancy. This is the sort of thing I end up taking every year. I used to do it with overproof rum, but now I do it with this sort of booze. Honestly, if you run into me, I might offer you a drink this year out of any of these bottles.
Just say no.
I'm going to pour some of this out and let you know what it tastes like. Then I'll go into selfie mode and show you properly me drinking it. I need 2 hands here. Oh dear. Right, so I have no idea if I'm in shot here. Yeah. Ha. Well, this is going to be an interesting year. What the fuck have I done? It is just like straight up alcohol with a hint of flavour to it. And that's my tropical one. It might be better after it's been chilled and the flavour powder's fully mixed in. I'm not doing another video. This is probably going to kill me doing this one. Better finish my taste test. That is like drinking straight vodka. Hoo-wee! So now on to what's supposed to be cherry, raspberry, limeade, cherry, raspberry, whatever.
I'm addicted to drinking gasoline.
Well, it certainly smells stronger than the last one. I mean, flavour-wise, I can smell the raspberry and the cherry a lot better in this one. So, piss. Okay. This one's really nice. So don't accept anything from the pink bottle. But if I offer up some of the red one, this is like a raspberry ripple ice cream with a hint of lime to it. That's really nice. Cool. Wasn't a total waste of time after all. Cool. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say for this one, really. So, if this has given you any inspiration to make some death cocktails and lower what you're carrying into camp, because that is the entire point that I make these for. I don't like carrying slabs. Then let me know. If there's any sort of flavour combinations you want me to try for next year, I will ignore them, but let me know. That's really good. But what I also have here is edible glitter. I don't know if it's the drink that's got to me. All I can see is glitter flying everywhere. No, I can see it through the camera. It's not just me.